Bologna, how we doing? My name is Prezence. Let me get myself plugged in here. I come from the United States. Super grateful to be opening up for Dub Effects and Mr. Woodnote on this Open Secret Society tour. Grateful to be here with all of you tonight. I hope you enjoy the music. We're gonna start off and make a little beat from scratch here. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah. Bologna, you ready? Yeah, 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 yeah. I know that my heart center is truly masterful, yeah. When I choose to realign, yeah. Oh, hey, yo, I'm tired of being silenced by the fear of ridicule. It's time to rise up like a lion and to speak the truth. Because to know when not to act is not to know or care. Gotta do my part in declaring awareness into the air, unto the ether. For those who know it's time to become leaders, them keepers and speakers and teachers of sacred knowledge to all that were still asleep. Upgrading them consciousness, suffocating them with lawlessness. Truth and love are synonymous, situations ominous. I won't remain anonymous though. You ain't never gonna mute this throat, charcoal fully opening the words flowing like a lava. Mine ain't gonna be bound by dogma. Then make innovate a natural law or karma. Typogram all the propaganda. Raise up brain waves in the gamma. Wage strays breaking cages, disengaging the limitations. Chemicals of the new plantation. Are you on the same page? Do you understand? Ego out of the way, spirit engaged. When the mind controls slaves, they be feeling enraged. Ego can handle the triple vibrations, but I got no patience for their frustration. I'ma not give in to their temptation. We must end all government regulation. Conscious life is the real education. Anybody who subscribes to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control, yeah. Anybody who subscribes to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control, yeah. When I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know that my heart center is truly masterful, yes. When I choose to realign with the divine, yo, with the Most High, alright. Yo, do you deserve to be put into an institution? Let me get in here and dispel some a major illusion. Them chief religion, binding, grinding the mind to a halt. When they default to politics, they got play like a fiddle. Here's a little riddle, think you got swindled. Paying them taxes, getting crippled, then your bank account dwindled. Don't like it, boom, then they coming at you with the missiles. Just pick a little bit of scribble on a piece of paper underneath a little bit of Satanism, symbolism underneath a little bit of communism, euphemism, sound legit. Cause I'm dead ass criminals, signing initials on the dotted line. You're right, no, you bitch asses won't put up a fight. We got the guns and we coming for yours. We will force you into funding our wars. Take the weapon first, due process second. Don't ask no questions if you get threatened, or we lock you in a cage, lock you in a cage. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah. Yo, Bologna, how we feeling? Alright, we are choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah. Alright, cause anybody who subscribes institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, anybody who subscribes to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. When I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know that my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, when I choose to realign, yeah. Choose to realign. That's right. Yeah, we're choosing to realign ourselves. Oh, right, right, right. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, with the divine, with the divine. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine. Yes, we're choosing to realign ourselves. Oh yeah, choosing to realign with the divine, with the divine, with the divine. Oh yeah, hey, 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 hey. Oh yeah, yeah. Men are marching home again, hurrah. All right, this is for all my gentlemen in the building, you know. The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified, and the time has come to rise. All right, the men are marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. The men are marching home again, hurrah. You know it. The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified. The time has come. Okay. A real man know what to do, and we do what's right, what's right. Stand for truth and freedom for our life, our life. Respect for all of creation when we sitting in meditation, and solutions come from inside. Yes, propaganda tells us we're going to die, I know, a medication, death wish is a lie, a lie. Align ourselves with nature with no need for any savior, cause life creates further life. Oh, we won't be trapped in scarcity no more, no more. You know the awareness of the abundance that's in store, in store. Energy be flashing when we living right from our passion. Free humanity, oh we roar, yes. We're here to leave a legacy on this earth where we bringing forth contribution is our worth and our work. We protecting the prime directive with a reasonable perspective as the next generation's birth. You know. The men are marching home again, hurrah. March with me. The men are marching home again, hurrah. And you know that the men are marching unified with peace and power amplified. The time has come to rise. The men are marching home again, hurrah. Sing it. The men are marching home again, hurrah. Everybody, men are marching unified with peace and power amplified. And the time has to all my gentlemen. Bring the potent focus to the mind, the penetrating arrow as it flies, The visionary sees a vision, focus brings it to fruition. Heart makes head alive. Yo, I identify as a king, require no validation for what I bring, you know, I got the Second Amendment, but my love directed dissolves any weapons left, freedom flow like a spring. And the real men are awakening, hurrah, hurrah. You know we loading up ourselves as one with God. No fear of death, no slave to debt. Babylon, just empty threats. We rip down all facades, yes. Free energy and the perfect health for all. Hurrah, you know we're taking back the stolen tech for all. Hurrah, we're healing the environment becomes the new enlightenment. Give thanks to Almighty Jah. The men are marching home again, hurrah. You know the men are marching home again, hurrah. Boom. The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified. Time has come to rise. Rise up, the men are marching home again, hurrah. And you know the men are marching home again, hurrah. You know the men are marching unified, peace and power amplified. And the time has come to rise. Yeah. All right, this song right here, thank you so much. This next song is about our personal growth, our personal integrity, our personal development, keeping those promises we make to ourselves, you know. we out here in Bologna. Alright, yeah. I'm keeping the promises that I make to myself. Prioritize physical, mental, and spiritual health. Life gets rough, I'm rising above and never fear to be held. Deep inside me is a calling, and this calling be felt. Yes, I'm making the most of every single minute today. Yeah, the power of presence awaken my essence, intentions they fade. Strong intentions and emotions are the recipe for change. Must align with my actions, and the passion is stays. Align with my actions, and the passion it stays. Living with passion, I say, yeah, I won't run away. Boom, I won't be running from myself today. Running from myself today, cause the real me is the only me I can escape. Oh yes, boom, so I'ma live with integrity, yeah. I'ma live with integrity, integrity I say. I'ma live with integrity, yeah. Wanna know. Alright. Gotta get back on the path when I fall off. My mind's back on track, won't let it take too long. Yes, stay present and meditate when it all seems wrong. Got to surrender to the curtain for it gets too strong. Yes, my outer reality is a reflection of inner space. Said when I open up my heart, the world's a better place. I'm forgiving myself and others for our past mistakes. We can move past all the trauma into Jah embrace. We move past all the trauma into Jah embrace. So will I fit the mold of others' expectations? Oh no. Or live a life of freedom and celebration? Yes. Or will I paralyze myself with hesitation? Oh yeah. Or live a life of self-realization? Yeah. Boom. I won't run away. From myself today, yeah. Running from myself today, cause the real me is the only me I can escape. Oh yes. So I'ma live with integrity, yeah. Thank you so much. It's gonna be a beautiful night. Grateful to be here with all of you. All right, we wanna make another beat from scratch. Who's ready to hear another beat made from scratch? Start with the drums. All right, let's put some keys on there. Y'all ready to dance with me? must express ourselves. We're doing the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves every day. Doing the very best that we can. Doing the very best that we can. Oh yeah. Every single day we show up and doing the very best that we can. You know, I said we're doing the very best that we can. And doing the very. I watch it. Say it. Boom, Bologna. Oh, we're doing the very best that we can. Doing the very best that we can. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like life slips through my fingers. Can't get the grip, bad-minded it lingers. Fault in the winter, am I a quitter? Time feels bitter. Sometimes I'm feeling my soul sucking down in a twister. Can't get the lift, a crack turns to a rift in my feet, they blister. Living in lack, give myself the middle finger. With the timeline right, I took another step in energetic stride. I get out of the house and feel the air outside. Will I get out of my head and let my heartbeat guide? Searching for a way to a higher plane. Nobody to follow, nobody to blame. A self-responsibility, the name of the game. Creation is a must in the sacred plane. Yeah, we must express ourselves. We're doing the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. You know, we're doing the very best that we can. And doing the very best that we can. Oh, yeah. And all my people are unique and they're gonna come through in the words we speak. Words are like swords that cut the cords between the past and the dreams that we all work towards. Rewarded by creator for a role in the play. Embody everything in which our soul display. Our lives be a perfection, a connection, moving higher direction. Increase spiritual perception, a break a form of deception. Yo, with the timeline right, I took another step in energetic stride. I get out of the house and feel the air outside. Will I get out of my head and let my heart be guide? Searching for a way to a higher plane. Nobody to follow, nobody to blame. Self-responsibility, the name of the game. Creation is a must in the sacred plane. Yeah, we must express ourselves. You know, doing the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. We're doing the very best that we can. Very best that we can. We gotta do what we gotta do, what we gotta do, what we gotta do to be free, to be free, to be free. Yeah. Yo, free. We gotta do what we gotta do, what we gotta do, what we gotta do to be free, to be free, to be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We must express ourselves every day, doing the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. We're doing the very best that we can. The very best that we can. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. All right, this next song right here is for anybody out there in the building that's tired of the government reaching into their pockets and stealing all of their money, you know. This song right here is called Taxation is Theft, and this song is built on the premise that we should be able to take our income, our resources, our sovereignty, and use those resources to support our communities and support the people we love and uplift ourselves voluntarily rather than through the barrel of a gun, through coercion and force. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all ready? Yeah. Taxation theft. I won't be paying no money to fake authority. Hey, we'll fund no war, no genocide. Taxation is theft. Yeah. I'ma keep my money in the community. Yeah. Boom. Taxation. We know that taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. Yeah. We're paying no mind to money, the false authority, and no mind to because we know the product of our labor in our divine creativity, the creativity divine. We won't be used for funding wars and genocides and heavy weaponry, not mine. Yes, and we already know that it is, so yes, taxation theft, taxation is theft, taxation theft. And I won't be used for for funding war. Taxation theft, you know. Not go pay it any. From the day you were born, the system treats you like commodity, taking their cut, every transaction, every quantity. They tax what you earn, what you buy, what you sell, what you own, what you inherit. The shit is an atrocity. That don't even include the hidden tax, that of inflation when they print money and take a luxe vacation. Then they counterfeit a couple stacks or more, spend it on war and correspondent media campaigning. And most people know that it's a wrong to rob their neighbor, but they think it's a right if the government wrote it down on paper. Programmed to believe slavery a racial issue, whites versus blacks. Either way the master get the revenue, either way the subject is you, till you choose to own yourself in everything you do. You stop being subdued by the coercion of the few and break the bondage and acknowledge your inherent worth too. Yes, taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. It's a modern form of slavery. We're paying no mind or money to false authority. No mind to because we own the product of our labor in our divine creativity. Creativity divine. Funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. Yeah. Taxation theft. Sing it along if you want to. Yes. Here we go. 1, 2. Taxation theft. Taxation is theft. Yes. Taxation theft. So I'll be paying the government, a corrupt or crooks, you know. You know. A taxation. Yes, from the banks of the river guide the flow of the currency. Now all of a sudden, for the first time in history, you can get your currency out of the banks, grow your own, take ownership of your life force energy. And even back in the days of Rome, they used silver and gold to protect against the parasitic entities. So now I use ancient and modern technology, stacking precious metals. Crypto is my philosophy. The thrive and prosper straight through the coming apocalyptic collapse. Monero being used to the counter economic attack. Living life like a certain Samuel Abercrombie III, inspired by the agora, the free market's absurd. Ross Ulbricht got locked up for just creating one. Countless other men and women lives ruined or done. For heaven's sake, let us engage in voluntary transactions. No criminal in the middle taking fractions. No taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. Yeah, we're paying no mind or money to false authority. Yeah. Because we own the product of our labor in our divine creativity. The creativity divine won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. No taxation, bitch. I won't be paying for the genocide in Gaza. You know, I won't be paying for the proxy war in the Ukraine. Authority comes from ourselves, from within. A taxation. Yes, if we stop paying those taxes, we can starve the governments from all of that money that they use to go spend on bombing other people, other innocent women and children. We can take that money back, reclaim it for our communities, for our families, for the causes that we cared about, for the charities, you know, so we can actually make this world a better place. So yeah, that's what that song is about. This one right here is called The Scam. I wrote this song about the COVID 1984, you know. I said we're living through a scam, yeah. I said we're living through a scam, yeah. So, I said we're living through a scam, yeah. I said the government is a scam, yeah. Break down them walls, yes, we got to unify. Differences between us make us beautiful and divine. Politicians, they use that difference to divide. I know who I am, my heart is in alignment. Standing up to the tyrant, no need to live in confinement. Babylon crumbling before my eyes, I'm not surprised yet. Every breath I take in the oxygen, I'm optimizing. My health is my true wealth and no vaccine will compromise it. And leaders injecting into the sheep of the genetically modified. Installing the operating system, 5G comes online. If death by toxic chemicals, heavy metals ever make the headlines, blame it on the virus which they never purify. That's right, okay, Bologna. I said we're living through a scam, I said we're living through a scam, said we're living through a scam as well. Yeah, there's a new type of Nazi on the block. Political correctness is the branding on the flock. Operation Warp Speed, they're coming with a vaccine. When them needle come at me, there's only one who takes a shot. Hey, I got a 12 gauge in the closet, 357 on my bedside. Clock on my appendix, I'm athletic, train myself right. Contact tracers, come at me, your medic won't be too sight. Own this human body, self-defense, it is my birthright. Indoctrination, cradle to grave, done living under a slave state. You figure that yet that the criminals can only rule your true religion. A hate and authority, held in belief a majority. Nothing more than this breaking conformity, outnumber them, 1,001. Wait from your slumber, your battle is won, yes sir. Boom, because we're living through a scam, I said we're living through a scam, said we're living through a scam. Yo, let me see those fists in the air. We will reclaim, we will reclaim, we will reclaim our sovereignty. Everybody, growing it stronger, we're growing stronger each day. We will reclaim, we will reclaim, we will reclaim our sovereignty. Together we growing up stronger, we growing stronger each day. Because election, selection, let the fraud get your attention. Every 4 years, put a new puppet in the throne. No objection to aggression, no oppression, no violent collection, true democracy. Each individual making her own selection. 51, taking it on the 49, that's my blue. Dialectic to distract us, even divide is not cool. Time for us to each become the master of our destiny. Individual sovereignty is the way that we society rise up. We taking our power back, you. Rise up and be the change you want to see. Rise up, your silence is compliance. So let your words shape your future destiny. Oh yes, we're rising up. I counter-attack you. Rise up and take a stand for love and peace. Rise up, there's no more playing small now. The time has come to choose to be free. Cause we live through a scam. Bologna! I said we're living through a scam. We're free in our minds and in our hearts. Cause we're living through a scam. We practice self-ownership. Said we're living through a scam. And you know Jah love always prevails in the end. Thank you so much for rocking with me, y'all. My name is Prezence. I got a couple more tunes for you. If you like this independent music, I'm also featured on Dub Effects and Mr. Woodnote's new collective. It's called Third IQ. We're creating a collective of conscious artists who are going beyond the limits of the mainstream BS paradigm, and we're creating music that feels more truthful, more resonant with our hearts. So if you're resonating with this, come in back at the merch booth. We're gonna be selling all kinds of Third IQ stuff, telling you about this project. So grateful to be a part of it. Up for the next tune, we got Mr. Woodnote. Make some noise for Mr. Woodnote. This one's called The Psyop. Deliver propaganda. Make some noise, y'all, for this legend. Chanting down all of the psyop. All right, okay. With another false flag. now, yes. A propaganda delivery device, you know, boom. A possibility, the people stop buying into the puppet trade. Waste a life fulfilled by what's in our mandate. With a false selection, use discretion, find perfection of our honesty. Honest with ourselves, right? Now if we honest with ourselves, we see theater for the masses at play. We got to call the curtain, determine what to do and what is right for we. It's called a self-responsibility. Disengage from the world as a stage. We got to channel our rage into productivity. We got to know absolute state of relativity. Gotta lose attachment to emotional negativity. We got to disengage from the publicity of all the actors, actresses who put us in harm's way. We got to stop the worship of human sacrifice, pedophile, blaze the fire on Babylon and their conspiracy. They're coming with another side, upstage another false flag plan. False flag plan, say, and the first casualty of war is the, and we ignoring all the scams, right? So we keep on shouting from the rooftop, disengage from Instagram, say, can social media deliver propaganda to the palm of your head? Yeah, would you rip it up, man? Damage, little back sandwich between a couple pieces of lies on toast. COVID misdiagnosed, a big nothing burger reduce a population with injected murder. Public somehow forgotten the MAGA really meant jabby catastrophe. Clear people out of the street, soon replaced by a new definition. American idiot shit and in diapers can't formulate no sentence without a script writer. One false flag to the next. Look to your right now, look to your left. No free speech on Twitter or X. So the car get a wreck when you drive while you text from the mind. Then we jump from a thing to the next. Then ejaculate to porn up sex. Everybody compete for the baddest flex. Get a new iPhone cause it got better specs. So perplexed, people haven't learned yet. Government only give a lies and breast with a hamster wheel. From your birth to your death. Gotta work to your sweat, gotta pay that debt. Stop, meditate and calm your breath. Stop, meditate and calm your breath. Stop, meditate and calm your breath. Because they coming with another side. On stage another false flag plan. Say, and the first casualty of war is the, and we ignoring all the scams, right? So we keep on shouting from the rooftop, disengage from Instagram, say, social media deliver propaganda to the palm of your head. Yeah. Make some noise for Woodnote. This is gonna be my last tune tonight right here. This one's called The Breath of Life. All together, let's take in a deep breath all the way to the top. Breathe it in, all the way up to the top, and hold it. And now exhale all that tension out of your body right now. Here we go. Got to own the side. Breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Turning our minds on. Got to know the self. A breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Turning our minds on. We got to own the self. I breathe in a new type of vibe energy. I disconnected from the external sensory, and now I hold a vision of pristine clarity. Envision people living in prosperity. I breathe out and release all the density. Listen closely to the harmonies and melodies, and now we're holding and unfolding to the remedy, the heavenly presence of serenity. We got to get out of our own way, holy. Know the heaviness, don't carry no way, no way. Don't be waiting said for somebody's okay. Obey only the voice inside your heart and what your conscience say. Yes, sir. Trust in the guidance from the silence eternal. With the power of the breath, we're flying over the hurdles. Let the fire burn. We affirm that we are eternal. Violet flaming up my brain is glowing up a bright purple. Say, a breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight of life, a fly on. Boom! Turning our minds, I own. Got to know the, you know, a breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight of life, a fly on. Turning our minds, I own. We got to own this. I breathe in as if it was my last day on this earth. God gifted me the opportunity to serve. Now I hold it and observe the beauty we deserve. The waves coming, whether it be like it or not, it's time to serve. Breathe out and obliterate the fear and let out. The water abundant, no need to manufacture no drought. Now I hold it out and love my whole being throughout. We are perfect as we are and our purpose allowed. Let go of the attachment to the physical material, creating more efficiently, reside in the ethereal. You're the one to take a freedom, make it illegal. We're immune to their fake disease and our people, I say, I no need to stress, everything blessed, gotta be free to express, people depressed, nevertheless, we can make it right about the mess, and we rising above with the power of breath, rising above with the power of breath, rising above with the power of breath. We take a breath of our life, right on, leave behind the fight of right, a fly on, and turning our minds, I own, we got to know that, you know, a breath of our life, right on. Behind the fight of flight, a fly on, turning our minds, I own. We got to own this. Breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight of light, a fly on. Yes, turning our minds, I own. We got to know this, you know. A breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight of light, a fly on. Turning our minds, I own. We got to know this. Rip it up, Woody. Again for listening. My name is Prezence from the mystical lands of Sedona, Arizona. Hope y'all have a beautiful night. Wishing you peace, purpose, and presence. Y'all. Got to know the self. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. Grateful for you all.